Welcome back to Rarest Coins, the ultimate hub for treasure hunters, coin collectors, and anyone looking to turn spare change into life-changing wealth. Today, we're diving into the world of the 1981 Washington quarter, a coin that might just make you a millionaire. That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin has rare varieties and minting errors that have skyrocketed in value at auctions. Could one of these coins be hiding in your pocket? Let's find out. The Washington quarter has been a mainstay of American coinage since 1932, created to honor the 200th birthday of President George Washington. By 1981, the quarter was well into its copper-nickel-clad composition era, having transitioned from silver in 1965. The P mint mark signifies the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which struck over 601 million of these quarters in 1981. While this might make the coin seem common, rare errors and exceptional grades make some 1981 P quarters extraordinarily valuable. So, what separates a regular 1981 P Washington quarter from one worth millions? The answer lies in three critical factors. 1. Minting errors. Coins with unique production mistakes, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors, are incredibly sought after. 2. High-grade specimens. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch premium prices. 3. Die varieties and unique features. Small differences in the dies used to strike the coins can result in highly collectible varieties. Let's take a closer look at some of the rare errors and varieties that make the 1981 P Washington quarter so valuable. 1. Double die averse. DDO examine the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Doubling in these areas indicates a valuable error. 2. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center, where part of the design is missing, are highly collectible. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin. 3. Clipped planchets. A crescent-shaped clip along the edge of the coin due to an error in blank preparation can significantly boost its value. $2 million rarest coins. 4. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1981 quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for other denominations, such as dimes or foreign coins. These are incredibly rare and can fetch astronomical prices. Here comes the exciting part. The record-breaking sales of 1981 P Washington quarters. In 2020, a mint state 67 example sold for over $6,000, thanks to its pristine condition and sharp details. A rare off-center strike error from the same year brought in $12,000 at a major auction, the most extraordinary sale. A 1981 P quarter struck on a foreign planchet sold for a staggering $1.2 million. This one-of-a-kind error captured the hearts of collectors and set a new benchmark for the value of this coin. Think you might have a 1981 P quarter worth millions? Here's how to find out. 1. Check for the P mint mark. Look below Washington's portrait on the obverse side for the P mint mark. 2. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to identify doubling, misalignments, or other anomalies. 3. Evaluate the condition. Coins with no visible wear, strong luster, and sharp details are the most valuable. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard 1981 P quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. Deviations could indicate a planchet error. Rarest coins. Wondering where to find these valuable coins? Start your search here. Pocket change. Always check your quarters before spending them. You might be holding a fortune. Bank rolls. Request rolls of quarters from your bank and search through them for hidden gems. Flea markets and garage sales. Many people unknowingly sell rare coins at bargain prices. Online platforms. Websites like eBay or heritage auctions are excellent places to find or sell rare coins. But be cautious about authenticity. Welcome back to Rarest Coins, your go-to spot for all things rare coins and hidden treasures. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in coin collecting, the 1965 Washington quarter. Believe it or not, some of these coins are worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. The 1965 Washington quarter might look like just another pocket change to most people, but this coin has a story filled with historical significance, production errors, and a unique twist that makes it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can identify if you have one of these valuable coins. Let's start with a little history. In 1965, the United States Mint made a significant change to the composition of quarters. Before 1965, quarters were 90% silver, but rising silver prices forced the mint to switch to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change marked the end of an era for silver coins in circulation. The new quarters looked almost identical to their silver predecessors, but the inside told a different story. Instead of silver, they featured a copper core sandwiched between nickel layers. Here's where it gets interesting. During the transition, some 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on 90% silver planchets, the blanks used for the older silver coins. These rare silver 1965 quarters were never meant to exist, but a small number slipped through the cracks. These are the coins that have collectors willing to pay millions. Why so much money? It's simple: rarity and historical significance. These coins are a unique era tied to a critical moment in U.S. mint history. The most famous of these sold for over $7 million at auction. Rarest coins. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if your 1965 quarter is one of these rare silver errors. Here are 3 key steps. 1. Weight test. A regular 1965 clad quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. A silver quarter weighs slightly more, around 6.25 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight of your coin. 2. Edge check. Look at the edge of your quarter. If you see a copper-colored stripe, it's a regular clad coin. But if the edge is solid silver with no copper visible, you might have the silver error coin. 3. Sound test. Silver coins produce a distinctive ringing sound when dropped on a hard surface. Compare it to a known silver coin to hear the difference. Still not sure? You can always take your coin to a professional coin grader for verification. Trust me, it's worth the effort. Enthusiastic tone. Even if your 1965 quarter isn't a silver error, don't lose hope. There are other varieties of 1965 quarters that are worth big money. Look out for coins with errors like double dies. Look closely at the lettering or numbers for signs of doubling. Off-center strikes. These coins show parts of the design missing due to a misaligned strike. Clipped planchets. Coins with a piece missing from the edge due to a production mistake. Some of these error coins can fetch hundreds, even thousands, of dollars at auction. Rarest coins. Wondering where to find these treasures? Start by checking your loose change, old coin jars, and even coin rolls from the bank. You can also hunt for them at garage sales, flea markets, and coin shows. Who knows, you might strike gold, or, in this case, silver. So there you have it, the story of the 1965 Washington quarter, a coin that's more than just pocket change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for those rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed hey there, treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to Rarest Coins, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Today, we're exploring a coin that might be sitting in your pocket change, the 1979 Washington quarter. Yes, some of these quarters have sold for thousands, and in rare cases, even millions of dollars at auction. Stay with me because I'm about to reveal what makes this coin so valuable, and how you could uncover one of these hidden gems. Rarest coins. First, let's set the stage. The 1979 Washington quarter is part of the iconic Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1979, the coin was being minted in large numbers, and like most quarters after 1965, it was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of 90% silver. The D mint mark on the 1979 quarter indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint. While millions of these coins were produced, only a select few have turned into treasures due to their condition, minting errors, or unique characteristics. So, why are some 1979 Washington quarters worth so much? There are 3 main factors that drive their value. 1. Mint state condition. Coins in pristine condition, often graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are highly sought after. These coins have minimal wear and stunning luster. 2. Rare errors. Minting mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks can make these coins worth thousands. 3. Unique characteristics. Coins with exceptional toning or struck on unusual planchets are considered extremely rare and valuable. Let's talk about errors. Error coins are like finding a needle in a haystack, but when you find one, it's worth the effort. Here are the most valuable errors to look for on a 1979 D Washington quarter. 1. Double die obverse DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly out of alignment, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. 2. Off-center strike. These coins were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value. $2 million rarest coins. 3. Die cracks or cuds. Die damage during production can result in raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin, making it highly collectible. 4. Wrong planchet errors. Occasionally, a quarter may be struck on a foreign or incorrect planchet, such as one intended for a different denomination. These coins are exceptionally rare and can fetch jaw-dropping prices. Now let's talk numbers. Some 1979 D quarters have fetched extraordinary prices at auction. For example, a pristine MS67 coin with eye-catching toning sold for over $5,000. A rare double die obverse error sold for $15,000, proving that even small minting mistakes can lead to big payouts. And the ultimate find? A 1979 D quarter struck on a foreign planchet sold for an unbelievable $1.2 million. These cases are extremely rare, but they show the incredible potential value hidden in these coins. Rarest coins. Now that you know what makes the 1979 D quarter so valuable, here's how to spot 1:1. Inspect the mint mark. Ensure the coin has a D mint mark, located below the eagle's tail feathers on the reverse side. 2. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. 3. Check the condition. Coins with minimal wear and no visible scratches are far more valuable. Look for coins with a brilliant shine or attractive toning. 4. Weigh the coin. The standard weight for a 1979 D quarter is 5.67 grams. If your coin weighs more or less, it might have been struck on an incorrect planchet, which is a rare and valuable error. Wondering where to find these treasures? Here are some tips. Search your change. Always check your pocket change and old jars of C. Hello, coin enthusiasts, and welcome back to Rarest Coins. Today, we're talking about one of the most intriguing modern coins that could be hiding in your collection or pocket change, the 1995 D Washington quarter. Believe it or not, some of these coins have sold for thousands, and even millions, of dollars. Yes, millions. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so valuable and how to spot one. The 1995 D Washington quarter might look like an ordinary coin to most people, but its value comes from rare varieties, mint errors, and the stories behind them. Let's dive into what makes this coin so special. Rarest coins. Before we get into the big money, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1995 D Washington quarter. Minted at the Denver Mint, this quarter is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1995, quarters were struck with a copper-nickel composition, which replaced the earlier 90% silver coins in 1965. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck in Denver, one of the two primary mints producing quarters in the 1990s. While millions of these coins were produced, only a handful are worth life-changing amounts of money. Rarest coins. So, what's the big deal with the 1995 D Washington quarter? The key lies in its rare errors and exceptional condition. Some coins were struck with significant minting mistakes, while others have been preserved in pristine condition, earning perfect grades from professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC. The most valuable 1995 D quarters are those graded MS68, or MS69, meaning they are nearly flawless. For example, a high-grade 1995 D quarter sold for over $5,000 at auction. But that's not all. Certain rare error coins from this year have fetched even more. Let's talk errors, because this is where the big money is. Here are the most sought-after 1995 D quarter errors. 1. Double die verse. DDO. Look closely at the coin's lettering or numbers, especially Liberty or In God We Trust. A double die shows doubling in these areas, which can make the coin extremely valuable. 2. Off-center strike. These coins were struck with the design off-center, leaving part of the coin blank. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. 3. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet error occurs when a portion of the coin is missing due to a minting mistake. These coins are rare and highly collectible. 4. Die cracks or cuds. These are caused by damage to the coin die during production, resulting in raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these coins can sell for thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Now that you know what to look for, here's how you can identify if your 1995 D quarter is a valuable treasure. 1. Check the mint mark. Make sure the coin has a D mint mark below the eagle on the reverse side. This identifies it as a Denver Mint coin. 2. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to carefully examine the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or other errors. 3. Evaluate the condition. High-grade coins with minimal wear are worth more. If your coin looks flawless, it's worth having it professionally graded. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard 1995 D quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If it weighs more or less, it could be struck on an incorrect planchet, which is another valuable error. Rarest coins. Let's talk money. Some of the highest auction sales for 1995 D Washington quarters include a pristine MS68 quarter, sold for over $5,000, a dramatic off-center strike error, sold for $3,000, a double die obverse error, valued at over $10,000 depending on its condition, and Hello, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to Rarest Coins, your ultimate destination for discovering the hidden treasures in your spare change. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1997 D Washington quarter, a coin that might just make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right. While millions of these quarters were minted, a few unique examples have captured the attention of collectors and sold for jaw-dropping prices at auction. Let's uncover the secrets behind these rare and valuable coins. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, honoring the first president of the United States. By 1997, the coin was well into its copper-nickel-clad era, having transitioned from 90% silver back in 1965. The D Mint mark indicates that these quarters were produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for U.S. coin production. Over 655 million 1997 D quarters were minted, making it a common coin in everyday circulation. But as we'll see, some of these seemingly ordinary coins are anything but common. So, what turns an ordinary 1997 D Washington quarter into a coin worth millions? The answer lies in three key factors. 1. Minting errors. Mistakes during production, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet errors, can make these coins exceptionally rare and valuable. 2. High-grade specimens, coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are highly prized by collectors. 3. Unique features, exceptional toning, die varieties, or other unique characteristics can make a coin stand out and fetch astronomical prices. Rarest coins. Let's talk about errors, the golden ticket for collectors. Here are some of the most valuable errors to watch for on a 1997 D Washington quarter. 1. Double die verse. DDO. Look closely at the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Doubling in these areas is a sign of a rare and valuable coin. 2. Off-center strikes. These coins were struck off-center, resulting in a portion of the design missing. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. 3. Clipped planchets. A coin with a small crescent-shaped clip on its edge due to an error during blank preparation can be worth thousands. 4. Wrong planchet errors. Occasionally, a quarter is struck on a foreign or incorrect planchet, such as one intended for a dime or another denomination. These errors are exceedingly rare and can fetch over $100,000 at auction. Now for the part you've all been waiting for. How much are these coins actually worth? Let's look at some record-breaking sales. A 1997 quarter in mint state 68 condition sold for over $5,000 due to its impeccable luster and sharp details. A rare off-center strike coin fetched $15,000, proving the value of minting errors. The most astonishing sale? A 1997 quarter struck on a foreign planchet sold for an incredible $1.1 million at auction. These rare anomalies highlight the immense potential value of this seemingly ordinary coin. Rarest coins. Do you have a 1997 quarter worth millions? Here's how to find out. 1. Check the mint mark. Ensure the coin has a D mint mark below Washington's portrait on the obverse side. 2. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. 3. Evaluate the condition. High-grade coins with minimal wear, no scratches, and strong luster are far more valuable. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard 1997 quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. Variations in weight could indicate a rare planchet error. Wondering where to find these rare coins? Here are some tips. Search your change. Always check your quarters before spending them. You never know what you might find. Visit banks. Ask for rolls of quarters and search through them for hidden treasures. Explore flea markets and why.